Hey everyone, this is Gerald. Today I'm gonna walk through, gonna view a townhouse community, and we're gonna go over some pointers as to why do people mostly buy townhomes versus buying a regular home. So stay with me. This is Gerald from OVD. Stay with me and see what I show you at the end. All right now. Okay everyone, as you can see, this is a new townhome community that's coming up. As you can see, there's a lot of homes. This used to be primarily all woods. This is actually on the north side of Jacksonville, Florida. But as you can see, these homes are going up real quick and real fast. As a matter of fact, the community in the front is mostly homes once you pass this one, but this is all townhomes. They paved this street, and as you can see now, there's one that's completed. There's one right there that already has the house wrap on it. As you can see over here, you can see that they're installing the shingles on that one. So if you notice a lot when you see townhomes, majority of the times, if you can look, these here have garages. They share a wall. So if you ever wonder why a townhome's a little less expensive than regular homes, it's because the footprint that the builder can use, as well as the sharing the spaces, they can put more in a smaller area. Not to say that these townhomes are more cheaply made than the other homes. It's just that the footprint they can use, but the fire rating that they have to use to separate one structure from the other on that shared wall is still going to be enough for in case one side gets on fire, the other homeowners on the other side have time to get out. But as you can see, they're moving right along. This community is going to be done in no time. I'm going to show you the front side of this, so stick with me. You'll see where a lot of people have already moved in. But I just wanted to point out, a lot of people come and you buy homes or townhomes, and when you buy them for the looks. But I can honestly tell you, right now is the time where everything makes the most sense. Because if you pay attention to what they're doing right now, this is the crucial part. You have the foundation, and then you have the actual sheetrock, but you have the structure of the framing, the HVAC, and all those different things in the plumbing, which really tells whether or not your home's going to be physically sound for some time to come. So these are the things that you actually should pay attention to. And one of the other things that I would like for you to notice, that this community here, it's starting out at the 200s. So since it's starting out at the 200s, it's going to be more economical for a single person or a smaller family. And there's a community right up from here that are starting in the 300s, but they're all single family homes. They don't share any walls. So, but like I said, stick around. I want to show you what it's going to look like for the first part of the community. I want you to see what it looks like for the part that they've already completed. This will be done in no time. But if you would, subscribe, like, and share, and put in the comments, would you ever think of buying a townhome versus a single family home? So stick around. Let me show you what the completed area looked like. Okay everyone, we're back on the other side. That's the street down there where I was at. So now we're going to show you the entrance part. So we're going to span over here. As you can see, this entire row here, most of this part of the community is done. As you can see, there's still some building going on here, but if you continue to just follow, you see where a lot of people excuse me, you see where a lot of people have actually moved in already. So you can see that here they're installing landscaping. They're putting in the landscaping on these. So those there, they're going to be ready for move-in. It's a whole lot easier to get these units. I apologize if you can't hear me, but there's a little tractor here that's going. So as you can see, they're moving right along in here. And the one thing that you've noticed a lot of times, if you actually select to build you a townhome or buy a townhome and it hasn't been built yet, generally they can finish these a whole lot faster than a traditional single family home, because you don't have as much footprint and you can pour more slabs. You can cover more area by pouring the slab for both units at the same time. If you ever paid attention, a lot of times when you're doing the single family homes, you have to pour one slab at a time. So as you can see here, they're pretty, a lot of these are sold already. There's a lot of workers here. And as we continue to go on down the street, you see a lot of people have moved in. And like I said, this community here is starting out at the low 200s. So it's a quiet neighborhood. It's not far from the airport. And you can see up here at the front, this is the front of the community. But you can see how they're still framing that house, which the framing and the actual slab or concrete, for those of you who don't know the terminology, those are one of the most important parts of your structure. That is what's going to allow for your structure to last a long time. If your slab gives away, which is your foundation, it causes issue with your walls later on. That's when you start to see unsettling, you start to see water, start to see cracks in your sheetrock or different things like that. That's when it's most essential for you to pay close attention to your slab. So if you're building a house right now and they're pouring the slabs, you're going to get some cracking, but it's best for you to pay attention to those phases. So as you can see, those gentlemen there, those are the trusses. They're getting ready to load the trusses up on the top. And once they get the trusses up there, they're actually going to nail those trusses down. And then once they get the truss down, they'll put the decking on. And after the decking, then there comes what they call drying, and they're putting the underlayment on, roofing, etc. and stuff like that. But this unit, see how many guys are there? They're moving along on this unit. So as you can see, one side of the unit has the framing, has this truss on there. The other side doesn't. But they're building them both essentially at the same time. So that's how quick you can get it done and you can move in. So remember, I apologize for the plane. Remember, I told you this is near the airport. But remember, subscribe, like, and share if you would like to see other videos like this. I'm going to go through some single family communities. So make sure you subscribe so you get notified. Hit the bell. And also, tell me what you would like to see. Is it more luxury communities? Or is it more economical communities? Townhomes, apartment homes? Let me know in the comments if we can walk through, and ask me what some things you would like for me to show you. But this is Gerald from Overview Development. Y'all be safe, live life to the fullest, and be blessed. All right, you all, this is Gerald from OVD. Like I said, make sure you subscribe, like, share, and let me know what else you would like to see, all right, in this community. All right, you all be blessed and take care. Bye.